right, hello everyone. My name is Kadi, and today is the 15th of May. And before I even start looking at the chart like crazy, just wanted to talk about how I had like an emotional moment today, like as I was like waking up and just thinking about today. And I was just feeling so emotional based off of what happened yesterday Tuesday. And that's what makes me a little bit iffy about today, because it was like, don't trade if you feel out of control, can't control emotions. Like this morning I could confidently say that that was the situation that I was in, but I honestly, not to say I yelled at myself, but I was more so like stern on what we want and what we don't want. And that's kind of what got me in alignment. And also, I'm listening to like some healing frequencies right now. Um, I actually want to put my headphones in so I can be listening to it. I feel like it really calms me down. Um, so it might be a little bit louder than usual, but yeah. But yeah, just feel the energy from the frequencies. It's the frequencies. But it was a really tough thing to overcome today, and just being steadfast on what I want and what I don't want. And a biggest thing what helped me was kind of being like, hey, FOMO, hey, fear of being wrong, hey, fear of losing. You guys are acting up today, and I don't like it. And also reminding myself of like Doyle. Okay, I'm a Doyle head. I can't help it, but his story whipped me into shape, because it was just like, people don't change their lives in 2 3 years by not being disciplined. They don't change it by breaking their rules. No, they change it by staying steadfast on their rules, even when their emotions are trying to get to them, because their goal of getting out of their job, having that freedom, was more than the fears and the greed that come a part of that journey. And it's not to say that I won't ever have an episode like this, or I don't have to, like, no, this is a continuous battle, and it will be even after I reach the other side. But it was more so a battle within myself that was like, hey, like, I don't want this to be my life. Like, I don't want to be out here looking at shit and just being like, is it real? Now, here's the thing about me. I don't even li- listen. No, no. It's a demand zone, but not the ones I like. Not the ones I like. I don't like shit like that. I don't. It could still very well work, but I'm okay. I'm okay. We got gaps up, to the upside. We've been we like went down quite hard. I mean, and we've just been going up and up and up and up and up. Which isn't a bad thing. Um, Overall we are bullish, but I'm just looking at this and I'm like, questioning, right? We are bullish, so I'll see what the people want. Oh, and speaking of bias, let's see if price can break above this, because if it can break above this, then I'll feel more confident to take this trade to the upside, potentially. Potentially. Let's see what happens. Oh, let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, price has already broken structure on the MES, but I prefer M and Qs, especially if it reaches above. I mean, we did tap into the 15 EMA, and price is holding on the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. So I can see this potentially going up, maybe perhaps to fill in that gap, to then potentially maybe go down, depending on what it wants to do. But overall, we are bullish, so I'm not gonna not pay attention to that. Let me go back to gold. Gold was interesting because it was, or it is, going down. But yeah, it's tapping into a 5 or 1 hour demand zone, 15-minute demand right there, but there's nothing on the 5 minute. I was wrong. Okay, there is something on the 5 minute. So I feel like, we got some options today. I mean, we have this fair value gap that price is tapping into. Um, but I'm looking at M and Q, no lie. I'm looking at M and Q for two things. So in general, we are bullish, right? But we did break structure. So I can't deny that. The only thing that's making me, less buying power is because, again, 50 EMA, everything like that, right? And then if we go to the 5 minute, we see that this is this demand zone, but we also, oh, sorry, supply zone right here, but we also see this demand zone right here, and price holding on the 15-200 EMA, price possibly closing above the 13 EMA, and then just on the 1 hour, price re like rejecting off of the 50 EMA for potential push up. So I'm here for buys, honestly, for on MAQ, especially if it gives me a break of structure past this point. I would love to see it come back into this zone right here. And yeah, especially if it breaks this, like, I'll be looking at that. I'll be looking at that, Rui. But if it doesn't and it comes back, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. Why? Because I don't have a lot of, well, other than the overall direction, like, I don't have a lot of confluence to just take this trade blindly. Hold on, let me check the 15-minute. Yeah, okay, so we are tapped. Hold on, maybe I do have some confluence. Hold on. No, that's over here. I mean, if price is above, we're buying. If we're below it, we're selling. So price, uh, it's one of those like what to do kind of things. I would really love for it to break some structure here. Because, I mean, it broke that high. Because this was a little pullback right here. Price broke above that, took that area, and then kind of took it up. And then here, here. Let's see what's going on ME. Is like the same thing is happening, but I don't know. I'm looking at MAQ, even though MES has this and it broke structure too. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to take a trade yet. I'm just like looking around, like I'm curious. Like I feel like so much shit is happening. Okay, so we do have this 1 hour supply zone, right? And price has been going down. These are one of the things I just do not like to actually try, because it's like, okay, we're off the 5 minute or 1 hour or something, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. We have some good rejections getting to the zone. It definitely looks like price is respecting on it. Yeah, especially when I see something like this, like a huge up and then down like this. I don't like supply setups like this. I definitely don't like it. Literally, I back tested this same kind of setup yesterday. And I just don't like these kinds of setups. Like, if anything, like, I'm looking for price to do this so that I can potentially come down. That's what I'm looking for. Or come up. Um, but yeah, that's why I really wanted to break structure first and then come down. or come out or whatever. Yeah, and just trying to get my wits together. And then gold is golding, but I'm looking at M&Q for mainly. I can't get enough. I don't believe in it due to something now. Diamonds in the girl. Nothing even matters. Something wrong. Bruh. It better not just go without me. Like, how does MES look like? It's like a bit of a standstill. Bit of a woozy. Now looking at this one, it's like, okay, Russell, looking not that bad. Going in a bit of a line here. Going a bit of a trend there. Put that trend line on. Let me put that trend line. Go for a buy. Go for a sell. Just do it. When? I don't know. Just do it. Just do it like Nike. Break structure for me, baby. Break structure for me. Baby. I know you want to. I know you want. Up. Up. Is you gonna do it to him? If you gonna do it, girl, you know I, girl, you know I, girl, girl, you know I. Okay, so let's say if I just wasn't confident enough to take this setup, and I just started the day, so it's just like I don't want to just get into a trade, just like, right away. Like I wanna get myself together and just be in the done. There's no rush to this. Like it's gonna go for a 1 to 8. Grow like break structure. Like I know you wanna just do it. Like grow like what? Mm. Hey, let's go. All right, mates. So take that supply zone out of here. Let's see if Price wants to come and bless us. Then coming back into our zone. And if not, then it's all good. It's all good. Oh, so we have that set up right there. And the green, I mean, right now, today I'm going for a 1-to-1 if I get a break of the candle. But the green is like a potential area I could see it going to for the if we get this setup that I'm thinking of. What's this? And that's why I don't take it just straight off from the dome, bro. Straight up from the dome, bro. That's why I don't take it. Yeah, we tapped into a fair value gap, but absolutely not, bro. But it could still hold here. It hasn't gone down to the low. If it makes a lower high or a higher low, like if it goes like this, right? Like we here, but it goes like this, and then it makes another high, and then that one makes a high. I would be I'd be looking for on this one to go and then get back up because we do have gaps, but we do have like a lot of zones. But yeah, if this candle breaks past this, like nah, bro, nah, bro, nah, bro. Nothing even matters. Yeah, go to a 15-minute. Yeah, we got some, wait, and then we got a little gap here. Price tapped into on this 15-minute demand. All right, and we're in a 1-hour supply zone. And how do you feel about the retracement? It's the retracement that I don't like. I don't know. Hold on. Like, oh, like I'm trying to see. Like, you seen, like, I don't like a 100% retracement, bro. Like, I prefer like a little small dainty one. I'm trying to see if for example, it's like something like this is chill, right? But when it closes that when that retracement is like all the way there, I'm like, I'm like, you know, it could still very well continue in the path that it was already at, but I'm like, brother, all right, okay. And here's another thing. I'm glad I had a good eye on this. We have another zone right here. So, yeah, like we can't be blind to the markets or be, you know, just all in on this one thing. We have to be cautious of the fact that the markets can tap anywhere that they see fit, and it's really up to us to just be a part of it and to the best of our abilities. I mean, sorry. Let me get my rule book. I can't get enough. Something about diamonds in the girl. Okay. All right. So right now, as of right now, we are currently looking at a support and resistance setup. So do we have breaker structure? Yes, we do. We don't know. Do we have 1-hour key levels? Let me actually check the 1-hour key level. 1-hour zones. We are at a key level, to be honest. Like, price has like come through here, been sturdy, and then like either used it to bounce up and to go down. Every time price has been above this, it's been wanting to go up to at least here in this area. So let's see what price wants to do. So 14 seconds, less than 10 seconds left of this candle. Looks like we might have an exhaustion bar kind of rejection, which is nice. So far, no candles have closed into the zone. Let me measure this up. $84, MQ, 84. So we'll be going in on 2 contracts. R1 to 1. Okay. So it's a support and resistance. So far we have a breaker structure. Yeah, we have a doji, you know, slash exhaustion bar rejection. Yeah, no candles have closed into the zone. We kind of have a 1-hour level. Does the EMA line up? I'd say the EMA is right there. Right. So let's see how price deals with the EMA. So for right now, I'm gonna say no. And let's say it doesn't have a key level. Let's say we're just making that shit up. If we get a candle break right now, we're at an 85% trade, and that is a trade that we would take. Yeah. Really not much to say at this point. And this is 84, and this is on the Nasdaq. So if I get, so it'll be 2, break structure, buy stop right here. making sure that it is above. Like, for real, like, that one time, bro, can't make that shit up. Okay. Just make sure it's, like, above. Because these people, goodness, man. Goodness, man. Because I'm here and of course, I see that perfectly good demand zone. I see that perfectly good demand zone. But yeah. Oh, ooh. Not that happening. That's why I didn't like it. Gold. Let me see what gold talking about. Okay. 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 It didn't break structure. Okay. And we tapped into. Okay. Wait, we got options. 2 minutes left. I'm looking at gold too. I'm not privy to it, especially knowing that we're coming from a 1 hour supply zone. Like, I feel a little bit more good about that. Even though I was talking about the retracement. Because, like, this is like a retracement all the way down. Like, if you get the fib out, that like over a 70% retracement. So that's just the ones I'd be iffy about, because it'd be like, how you know they actually want to help you, or not just like take your money for no reason. If this doesn't give me a candle break, then I'll probably do 69. So that doesn't give me candle break. MNQ 69. 69 will still be 2 contracts just for a lower amount. We have 52 seconds left. I don't think it's gonna give us the break of the candle on this one. $30 seconds left. Yeah. I'm just gonna be here for, like, if it closes and without the break of the candle, I'm just here adjusting it for when the next candle forms. Then we can take that break of a candle. Oh. Okay. So we have a break of a candle above the zone right here. See if we can get in for the trade. I'm just confirming that it is above the candle, because that last time, bro, I was like, no fucking way. Okay, so like ranging like 72. 72 right there. Yeah, everything else looks good. We do have an exhaustion bar here. Check the SNR. Exhaustion bar. We do have some dojis. We have a nice rejection off of the zone. No candles closed within it. So we're still at 85% right now. So if it gives us a break of the candle, I'll be into the trade. Let's see what's going on here on gold. Okay, so good news. Price did exactly what you would want it to do in order for it to go here, here. Like, I just want to see some nice momentum, bro. I want to see some nice push. I don't want to see these little baby ass moves off of a 1 hour zone, and we are in the trade. Okay. That's so funny. Okay, so we gotta aim for 1 to 1 now. Just to confirm that, yeah. I can't get enough. Okay. So Khadib, no matter what happens, if this doesn't become like a W, I just know and I can be happy that I followed my rules. I just know that I controlled my emotions and I went on a systematic mechanical type of trading. I didn't just get emotional and let it control me, because my emotions, my fears, my FOMOs, all that stuff, it matters. It plays a role in my life, but there is nothing bigger than trading to me, because that will change my life forever. And if these things, FOMO, fear of being wrong, fear of losing, over trading, if those things are in the way, I'm literally telling you, get the fuck out. Listen, I am not doing it, bro. I don't care how much I lose. We have to keep on going, because if it's not this, then what is it? My job? Man, they make you a consistent winner at your job because you get paid every 2 weeks. But when you really wake up and you see what your life is, your schedule is, do you really feel like you won? Or do you feel like you're just surviving, bro? We literally live in the Hunger Games, bro. It's just like we're not killing each other, but it's Hunger Games-esque, bro. Just wait till another pandemic happens, and then it is the Hunger Games. Like, people will kill, people will die, so that they can protect their families, not you. They don't care about you, right? Just like when the pandemic was going on, they let niggas go. They let niggas go. Like, they don't care. They don't care enough to keep you on if it's not benefiting them in the long run, or in that short span of time, right? When the economy isn't doing good, what do businesses do? They contract. They contract. They don't expand, they contract. They minimize, they freeze. So it's like, you're looking for a job. Shit. What can I tell you? You know what I mean? It's like, no, bro, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Losing and having my ego get hit with, oh, hold on. That was a huge spike. We're looking for $72. That was just a huge spike. So I was just like, all right, hold on. We're looking for 72. Okay. False alarm. That was. We're looking for 72. Oh, oh, I'm out. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out. Did y'all see that? Do y'all see this? I was trying to get out. Bro, I'm not no clown trying to maximize shareholders' wealth. I was trying to get out of that bitch. Bruh, bruh, that was crazy. I'm like tapping, I'm clicking, nothing. Okay. That was funny. So we're 76.50. But yeah, I just gotta believe in myself, believe in my setups, and this honestly could like take off. To be honest, I say that on every trade. This honestly could take off, and then it just it retraces. No, but it honestly could. So explain, Kitty, why did she take this trade? Yeah, yeah. Oh, we have a gap up there. Now I'm upset because I could very well have held this to that zone, 1 to 2. Anyway, but that's not what we came here today for. But what oh, hold on. I just take this picture. Okay. So why I chose this setup is because, yeah, coming to the thing, right? Okay, this is inverted. This is not inverted. So this is like how you would see it when you were here. So the only thing that I was a little bit like iffy on was like, all right, let's run it back. So wake up right here. I'm seeing this. I'm not really thinking anything of it, of course. We look on the 1 hour, we see that we are overall bullish. But I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking like, okay, are we like bearish? Like, should I just be looking for bears? Like, should I just be looking for a beard? Um, but I was just thinking like, oh, because I was looking at the supply zone right here, and I was just like, okay, well, does price wanna, just tap into that zone and just call it a day and then take it, all the way down? Like, the price just wanna kind of all the way tap into this kind of zone in this area and then just, go down? That's what I was thinking of. But what was making me feel like, oh, maybe not, was the fact that, okay, if we go on the 5 minute, 5 minute don't help us. But if we go on the 15 minute, the 200 EMA is right there and price rejected off of it. Really, if we go to the 1 hour, which is what I was really looking at, which made me feel confident, was the fact that price, yes, it broke structure. So this is the whole reason why I was thinking sells in the first place, was that price broke all of the structure. We got gaps down here and that price might want to fill. But looking at the 1 hour, I saw that price tapped the 50 EMA and closed above it. Like, it rejected off of it. It had a exhaustion bar kind of thing, and now a candle, break of the candle. Now it has a break of the candle, and I could see it potentially going up to this zone. But I was thinking with that, really, this was really sold it for me, was the fact that price was rejecting off of that 50 SMA on the 1 hour. And then I went down and I saw this demand zone right here. I saw this move because this is the move at 7 o'clock. And I was just like, okay, that's when I was initially thinking like, okay, maybe it's a supply thing, maybe, but I was already hoping for it to be a buy. So what I was waiting for was for price to break structure, and price did with that move. And that's when I became confident to mark up this demand zone more. But then when I saw price was coming up, I noticed that we had this like key level right here. So I was like, yo, let me mark that up, because anything can go, right? So that's where I marked it up. And I was just like, you got to be flexible with the market. This is a part of my strategy. And so, we kind of have a break and retest thing going on here. I didn't want to say it when it was happening, but we had a break and retest. And this is a similar trade that the reason why I did was because this was a similar trade that I took on that Wednesday that I blew my account on. Since I ended early, I'll probably go back and try to find it. I just don't remember which pair or what it was on, but let's see if we can go find it, because it's similar setup. I'll never forget April 25th, Wednesday, April 25th. Let me see. Oh, never mind. I don't remember anything. Okay, that is not the date. I think it's the 23rd. It's in my P&L calendar. Hold on. Let's check that actually. This was oh shit. I'm a fucking liar. It was April 9th. April 9th. I really remember it's 25th. I don't know why. But yeah, so I'll go to that setup, but this right here got a simple break and retest. I really like the rejection. Like, if we go back to my calculator here, like for support and resistance, like alone, like I didn't even mark up everything that was a part of it. I don't know if this is considered a 1 hour key level. It could. I don't like. I guess so. Like, it does look like it, but I wasn't even looking at it, so I didn't even count it along the trade. I say that the 50 SMA lining up with it aligns it. So either way, this was a trade that I would take. Like off, because off the rip, it has a breaking structure, a doji projection, and no candle closing. And then they giving me breaking the candle like off rip with just those three things. I'm taking that fucking trade. And but they're just those three things. It's an 85 score. So it's high. It's a B plus. So we take those for sure. Um, just checking to see that skis. And taking this shit off. All right, and that's really it. How did I feel? I did feel nervous because this candle was coming up, and it's just like I always feel nervous when I'm about to get to the trade, like right about when it's like, okay, we gotta, like, this has to happen now. Um, and I think another thing that makes me nervous is taking break and retest setups or support and resistance setups when there's a high probability gap right here. Because because supply and demand is like my main bread and butter kind of strategy. I'm like I'm always thinking like that's gonna be the move. But today and Tuesday, the move has been support and resistance. Like the same thing, like Tuesday's setup was similar where there was a demand zone, high probability demand zone, right? Right there. And but at first it is a support and resistance, break and retest kind of thing, like right above it. And so usually I wouldn't even think about this for real. I would just waiting for the demand setup and watch it just go in my favor without me. And these are the things, this is why it's so important to have multiple strategies, and but also more important to have strategies that you trust and believe and have confidence in. Because I'll be honest, I didn't have confidence with support and resistance. Like this is something that's new, and honestly really got inspired after an amazing back test on MES. When I was back testing MES, just support and resistance, and it was, ooh, we was eating, bro. We was eating. So I was like, bro, I have to put it in. I have to put it in my plan. I have to put it a part of my strategies. Then I remember, if it wasn't the day after, then perhaps like the next trading day that I had, or maybe like maybe the next trading day or the one after that, one of those, there was a support and resistance setup, clear as day. I could see it. And I didn't want to take it. Why? I was afraid. I was afraid because I had one really good backtesting session with support and resistance. I mean, keep in mind, support and resistance is a basic ass strategy. Like everybody knows it. So it's not something that was new to me, and but I still had so much fear because I haven't backtested it as much as I've backtested supply and demand. Like that's just facts. I've backed to supply and demand on all kinds of setups, all kinds of peers. Um, and all this stuff. So I have a little bit more confidence. I have more confidence taking support and demand supply. Oh my God, S&D setups than SNR setups. Um, yeah, because I've seen times where SNR setups will be there, you take it, and then it stops you out to then take the S&D setup that was right underneath it. And so I've just always been discouraged to take them, especially in situations where, hey, there's a high probability S&D setup right there. But it didn't take. It didn't take. So let's see how where price is right now. So right, yeah, so right now price created another demand zone. So depending on how this is, like you can stack orders, or you know, you could just hold on to the trade that you took initially. So, but yeah, I mean, this is a really good setup. I can definitely see this coming all the way over here to this area. This is a 15-minute oh well, we're in a 15-minute supply, so that's probably why there's a bunch of slowdown. But this is a 1 hour supply zone right there. So yeah, and this is about to be just real quick. If we can go back in time to that setup that I took, I don't even remember what it was. If it was, let me go to, they said May. Is it this one? I know it was a sell setup. Bruh, hold on. I think it was this one. I think it was this one. I think I took this. Bruh. Alright, hold on. Hold on. It was either, ooh, what's this? May. I can't get enough. Hard to believe in the realness something on. Diamonds in the rough. Wait. So it had to be MES. Yeah. Damn, bro. MES was the one because M and Q never stopped me out in that area. Yeah. So this this was the setup. Bro, this was the setup that blew my account. First of all, I was over risked on this trade, and I took a trade that did not I took it on a Wednesday. I don't trade Wednesdays, but I took it on a Wednesday because I was just greedy. I was greedy. I wanted more. I wanted to be a part of the market. I was greedy, FOMO. It was a whole bunch of that shit. But this was the trade that and you're like, but it hit TP. It did, but I had a bro, don't walk away from the charts. Nothing but excuses. I had a sell limit and TP stop limit thing or whatever. And you know it's like if it hits TP, it doesn't get rid of that stop loss because then once it hits TP, that stop loss becomes like a sell limit order and it like literally liquidated me because of that because it got me in, tapped me, got me in for a buy to then no, got me in for a sell actually. Got me in for a sell and then it probably went up and then it stopped me out because look at all of this. Like for sure. Like I got liquidated because of all of this. Bruh. It was like it was a clean setup. I remember this day because it's literally recorded. I remember this day because I was just like looking at the chart and I'm like, bro, this is a clean ass setup, like a clean ass break and retest. Like it don't get any better than this, bro. And I wanted to take it so fucking bad. Look at that. 144 on MES. Let me see. Would I even take that now? Let me see. 144. No, I still wouldn't even the child like yo, it's beautiful. Like I know I'm improving because at least the setup made sense. At least the setup wasn't on some dumb shit, bruh. Like we broke structure. There was clearly a break and retest setup right here. A wick rejection. Like goddamn. Hold on. Wait. I mean, this is we shouldn't be appreciating like breaking your rules, but like hold on. Break a structure? Yeah. Doji or exhaustion bar rejection? Yeah. No candles closed? Yeah. The 50 East EMA lined up? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me check the 1 hour. And we're, oh my God. God damn. That is a 100% A plus setup. Yeah. It just wasn't our time, bro. We just wasn't ready. Like, it wasn't our time to be taking setups like this. Like, it just wasn't. It just wasn't our time, bro. Like, we can't, like, no. Like, I can't even take this trade now. And my risk has been boosted. Like, this shit is actually insane. $180? $180? And for context, my max risk at that time was $80 per trade. So I was risking $100 more than what I should be. So yeah, but this was a great day for me because it made me really lock in on the bullshit, man. Wait, hold on. Oh hell no. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? Not it stopping you out on that demand setup for it to then go in your direction. Damn. They not looking out for nobody, bro. No, it probably still could go up. But alright. That's gonna be it for me. It's been real. Today was a good day. I'm proud of myself for sticking to my rules. Um, Respecting my emotions and understanding that they're a completely human and natural thing, but also understanding that we need to push them niggas to the side because I'm trying to make some fucking money, bro. I'm trying to get out of my job. I will get out of my job. I will not be working a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. No thing. I'm about to say thank God because I already know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm so determined. I'm so determined that I already have it without actually having it. Like because I will become a consistently profitable trader. I will have my own music studio and bro, best believe I will achieve time freedom. Cause who the fuck, like, what the fuck, like, I will go through the trenches, and I will come out on the other side when most are just trying to find where the side even starts. I will be on the other side. I will be on the other side. I will not have to suffer through financial problems and issues and dealing with money. That's not going to be my life. That's not going to be my life because it doesn't have to be. I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. I believe in trading. I believe in my abilities in trading. I believe in my trading plan. I know that I will not win every single day, even though that pains me. It pains me to say. It's just not going to be the case. But I understand that if I just let my probabilities go in my favor, if I just let the markets and my strategies play out for the long run, I will become a consistently profitable trader because I know that I can trade. I have the mental capacity. I have the technical skills to observe the market. How did we win today's trade? Because we had the skills to be able to see what the trade, what the markets was doing, and be able to uh, capitalize on an opportunity that aligns with our strategy, with aligns with our trading plan. So it's like, okay, so I can do this once, I can do it again. It's not a fluke. It's not a fluke because the markets, anything can happen at any kind of time. So, yeah, you can win once, you can win twice, but you know, in the long run, your probabilities will play out in your advantage. If you know what you're doing, I know what I'm doing. I know that I have the information already. I just have to get the reps in. That's all that it is. I don't need demo. I need live. I need my emotions trying to be my biggest op. Like, that's what I need because that's the only way that I'm going to grow into the person that is the consistently profitable trader that I know Kid will be. That's it. So these emotional psychological games, you guys can come and play your games, but y'all gonna have to get out at some time, some point. Y'all are strong, but I am fucking stronger. Do you hear me, FOMO? Do you hear me, fear of losing? Do you hear me, fear of being wrong? I'm stronger. I am stronger. And this meditation music, this stuff really helped me. Um, just lock in. I've been listening to it the entire time. The entire time. But it really like I'm proud of myself because I'm really here, getting through all of the stuff that plagued me in the past. Like one video that comes to mind all the time is Revengers Assemble. And honestly, on my way to work, I'm gonna watch that because that was my I'm really about to tear up. That was my breaking point. Like, bro, that that was the day where it was like, no, no. Because if I go down this road, I will be the same person coming to the markets looking at the markets and losing every single time. But it's not the markets, it's me. I'm the only one that's literally in the way. And that day, I swear, I'm so happy that I recorded it. It made me so happy to have a YouTube channel that I post this stuff on, because it was like I will always look back at that moment and just be like, yo, there was a person that went through something like that and they fucking quit that day. They was like, I'm done. But what did I do? I looked at it, I had that day, and I was like, we need to make a change in order for us to be the person that we know that we can become. I took that day and I used that energy to form something positive and encouraging in myself. It made me lock in on my psychology. It made me lock in on the idea, the actual realization that I'm the only thing that's stopping me from being great. It made me lock in on that, bro. If I didn't have a day like that, I would not become the trader that I am and the trader that I will be in the future. So shout out to Revengers Assemble. Shout out to that video. I definitely will be watching that on my way to work today, because that was the catalyst to everything great. So, but yeah, sorry. Just it's beautiful. But yeah, hope you guys take care, and yeah, see ya.